Some surprises, some snubs, and I mainly really want to talk about the snubs here, but I'll talk about my thoughts on the films that did get nominated because there are some very good films. I think La La Land got nominated for like 11 nominations or something. Correct me if I'm wrong, but it really deserves that. Best Picture, Best Actor for Ryan Gosling, Best Actress for Emma Stone, obviously Best Original Score. That goes without a doubt. It's going to win that. But yeah, I mean, I was surprised to see Hell or High Water on this list a lot because I love Hell or High Water. It's one of my favorites from last year. It was in my top 16 of 2016 video that I made. But I was surprised because I thought it would get overlooked. I'm disappointed that Silence got overlooked in that category. It pretty much got overlooked in every category. But, you know, you can't have it all. So, yeah, but I'll talk about the snubs in a bit. So everything that got nominated, I'm pretty happy with. Hidden Figures, I haven't seen it. It's not out here, but I was very surprised. It's pretty good, I guess. But looking at it, looking at the trailer and everything, I didn't think it would be like one of those movies that was Oscar worthy. It's great that it is. I'm really happy that it is because I'm sure it's a great movie. I mean, I'm not unhappy with any of the movies on this list. But yeah, I was just quite surprised by that. And you know, I wasn't sure if Hacksaw Ridge would get nominated either, but I'm glad that did. So overall, it's pretty good for movies in those categories. There are some movies that aren't out in the UK, such as Moonlight, which I think I'm seeing a early preview next Monday or something. Anyway, I'll talk about that closer to the time. But yeah, so there are some good things on the list, some obvious things. But the things that I feel missed out and the things that I feel should have been nominated. I saw that the animated feature category didn't even nominate Finding Dory, which was surprising. I haven't seen the other two movies. I think they're like anime movies or whatever. But I was just very surprised. I'm so happy that Kubo and the Two Strings got nominated. I really hope that wins. I know that Zootropolis will probably, or Zootopia will probably take the crown because it's Disney and Disney always wins the Best Animated Feature Oscar. But I do hope that it goes to Kubo because, as you all know, I fucking love that movie. It's such a good movie and it deserves all of the awards it can get. So here's praying for Kubo to win that Best Animated Feature Oscar. But that's not the only Oscar nomination it got as well. I was very surprised to see that it got two, and it got nominated for Best Visual Effects, which is very rare for an animated film. It deserves it because, you know, like I've said before, it looks great, and obviously it's not entirely animated on computers. It's like stop motion, so the visual effects, you know, it very much deserves that. I mean, I've seen what the building process that goes into it. Other films that got nominated, like you know, Rogue One and everything, they're great visually, but they don't obviously have to put in all those tiny little details that they do with Kubo. So that was awesome. But I feel like that category will go to Doctor Strange, which it deserves. It was insane. The visuals in that movie were great. It's the only nomination Doctor Strange got. And if it wins, I won't be unhappy. I mean, I think Kubo personally deserves it slightly more. But Doctor Strange, if it wins, would be very good also. So there's that. We also have Best Original Song, and this is where the biggest snub comes in for me. You've got songs from like, I think Try Everything from Zootopia got nominated. Correct me if I'm wrong, I'm pretty sure it did. But you've got City of Stars, from La La Land, How Far I'll Go from Moana. So some pretty good songs on that. I was actually really happy that Don't Stop the Feeling got nominated from Trolls. That was great. I love that song. It's like the first ever song I listened to this year. Coming into the taxi to the Crawford Arms where I got absolutely smashed. It was playing in the taxi at midnight. That's a story for another time, I guess. But that's the very first song I heard in 2017, and I really like that song, so I'm glad that got nominated. But there are so many songs from Sing Street that should have got a nomination. Drive It Like You Stole It is a brilliant, brilliant song. Where is the nomination? I mean, if I had my way, Sing Street would get nominated for like best picture because I fucking loved Sing Street. But I was just like, how can you snub such a great musical? It's a musical masterpiece, that song. How can you do it? It really felt like you were coming out of, I think this was like a 80s sort of thing, the music in the thing. So it felt like it came from that year, and it was like, come on, if anything deserves a nomination in this category, it's Sing Street. But yeah, I feel like that kind of annoyed me a little, but what can you do? And the lack of nominations for Silence, that movie was so good. I guess it's a bit long, and I guess there are, well, I didn't find any personal flaws of it apart from the running time maybe did drag on too long and some of the dialogue was a bit too much. But it's like everything, it didn't, I don't know if it even got nominated once. I don't think it did. And it's like best feature, that one, you know, clearly it's a front runner. Come on, how can you do this when you've nominated like Hidden Figures, which I haven't seen and I'm sure is great, But I'm sure that Silence is so much better than that movie. So come on, what are you doing? And Dev Patel getting nominated for Best Supporting Actor for Lion. Why? He's the main actor, right? I haven't seen Lion. I don't know if I want to. I kind of do. But I saw the trailer so many times that it kind of put me off. You know when that happens. But I would see Lion if I got the chance. I haven't had the chance yet. But nominating Dev Patel in Best Supporting Actor when he's the only real actor that gets billing in the poster. Why? Why not just nominate him for Best Actor? Who else is going to be eligible for that nomination in this movie? So yeah, that was maybe it was just the fact that there were so many nominations in the Best Actor category. But yeah, I was surprised that Jeff Bridges got nominated for Best Supporting Actor as well. He was great. Personally, I would have nominated Chris Pine, but everyone's talking about how great Jeff Bridges was in that movie, and I agree, he was very good. So I'm glad that Hell or High Water got so many nominations. But yeah, I mean, there are some disappointments in the Oscars list, like the lack of Sing Street and Silence. But overall, some pretty great movies on there, and I can't wait to see what wins. And you know, I'm looking forward to seeing Kubo take home that prize, which it probably won't because Disney will ruin that yet again. But let's hope and pray for Kubo. So thank you guys for watching. Let me know what you think of the Oscar nominations. What would you nominate? What would you change? Oh, before I go, you know how everyone hates that one movie starring Jared Leto as the Joker or cameoing Jared Leto as the Joker? Well, it got nominated for an Oscar, so fuck you all. I enjoyed that movie. I did. It got nominated for Best Hair, Makeup and Hairstyling, I think. Which, yeah, admittedly, even if you haven't seen the movie, it deserves that. It had some great, you know, costumes and everything. They looked great. So, personally, I really like that movie. But, yeah, fuck you, Suicide Squad haters. So let me know what you think anyway. What would you change? What would you nominate yourself? So, yeah, let me know. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you very soon.